Your station for up-to-the-minute news, intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
Good morning and welcome to Radio A.M. Today is Friday, and it's May 26th, and it's a little after 11 o'clock in the morning. Once again, this is CA Newry, and I shall be your host today as we talk about what big things are happening on this weekend. We actually have 3 exciting events happening this weekend, right? And we want you to tune in that you can know what is happening. So I'm going to start off with Saturday, because we have a Saturday and a Sunday big event, right? And I have 3 guests, like I said, in studio, and we'll start off with, introduce yourself, because I'm supposed to know you. So forgive me.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lady T, Tetley. You're supposed to know me. I have
Yes,
a show
on the
here
show.
on Sundays.
Yes.
Let's
Lady
talk
T.
together. I am the host of that show, the Creole show that comes on. Nevertheless, we have the biggest event, annual event that happens every year, which is our Haitian Cultural Festival. It's going to be held tomorrow at the stadium. So we are inviting all the communities to come out, be respectful. I had a interview on Eyewitness on our news, and I told the community that I want everybody to be respectful. I want you to come out with the Haitian flag, but definitely we must have the Bahamian flag to our right. Okay, the Bahamian flag must be to your right when you are, if you have the Haitian flag on, we have to be respectful because we know this is 242, so we have to represent this great country. So I'm inviting the community, to my 242s, to come out and have some grill. All of my friends, well, they already know, so they're going to represent and big. My 242s kind of come out and bring their flag and just enjoy the culture, enjoy the food, because we expected to have tasso. That's something totally different from grill, because most persons know, hey, I'm going to have some grill, but we have in tasso, which is similar to the grill, but it tastes a little better. And I also said, for those that have their kids and don't have a babysitter, you don't know where your kid's gonna be, bring your kids. We have a kiddies corner with bouncing castle and lots of fun stuff to do. We also have a theatrical stage that's going to be, performances. We have music, we have comedy, we have skits, and of course we have the compa. The Haitian compa that everybody love. So we want everybody to come out and enjoy the art. We're going to have, the Haitian arts that's going to be in place. So let's come out and have clean fun and enjoy together and dance some compa and learn some new word.
So, but I love festivals, Lady T, and thanks very much for this, right? I know I try to attend everything. There is the Greek festival I attend every year, and I in general, I have festivals. Even when the American Embassy having their 4th of July, I gotta be there, right?
Right.
Like food, folks, and fun. But when you say festival, right, and trying to encompass the culture, and I assume that this is Haitian culture and Haitian Bahamian culture, which is 2 different mixtures, right? What culturally should I expect? And before that, who should be present? Who will be present at the event? Who are invited? Who is the target audience?
Well, we have Novi Pierre. Everybody knows Novi Pierre. She's our Bahamian singer. And so her father, I believe, is of Haitian descent. So she's going to be there to perform as well. And we have an international artist. His name is Kenny. He's coming from the States, and he's well known in the Haitian community. So he's going to be there. Like I said, we going to have drama, different skits with Creole and those sorts of stuff. So that's it's going to be more of portraying the culture and what Haiti is all about. So it's going to be exciting. And
is this festival part of the Flag Day ceremony?
You know what? It's not Flag Day. It would actually be cultural festival. That's something that we have annually. We started from 2000. So it's our annual festival, but it is part of celebrating who Haiti is and where Haiti came from. It's about the freedom that they gained from France on May 18th. So it's a celebration not only for Haitians but for Black people. So we're proud to say we're celebrating with them because, as you know, I'm 242, also 509, so I represent both at all times. And it's a blessing to know sometimes I get caught up, like when I'm saying something in Creole and I mix it up with English. So I'm like, wow, it's a blessing. So, we're excited to celebrate.
And before I move on to Travis, right, and his event that is happening on Sunday, big event, right? I want to know where, when, and the time. Like, I noticed it's Carnival Ground. Where's the Carnival Ground?
It's at the stadium, at the Sports Center, at the stadium, the Carnival Grounds. Doors open from 2 p.m. Adults is $10, just very affordable. $10, and kids is $5. So we're going to be there all day. Let's just come and enjoy and have a great time. Remember, we're going to have assistant with the Royal Bahamas Police Force. It's going to be, fully forced there. So nobody's going to try anything funny.
So
okay.
It's a compa or it's a rake and scrape type music type festival?
It's a compa. It's mostly compa. So if you've never danced compa before,
I know no Pierre there, and I say if no Pierre there can be some rake and scrape.
Yeah, but it's gonna be both. We're gonna mix it up because we want everybody to come out and enjoy, and so we're gonna mix it up because we are both. We are rake and scrape, and we are compa. So we're gonna have a little bit of everything.
Okay. So Travis Edgecombe is a part of the Voices of Praise group.
Yes, sir. I sing tenor with them.
And it's a big group. I mean, when you see international people know Voices of Praise, you see the VOP and they say, oh, that's that Voices of Praise group. And I see that's always headed by Edison Sumner, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
And you having a big, massive concert on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that. Tell me what's happening.
So this year, this is our 30th anniversary, and we've been doing this for a long time. At the age of 5, my mom took me to my first VOP concert, and in 2014, at the age of 25, I joined the group.
Nice.
So the people, the members from the group, those who are past and present, have known me all of my life. They grew up with me at my former church, Abundant Life Bible Church. And I've watched them from a child growing up now, and now that we are here at 30, now to experience the faithfulness to the ministry of all of these years. So this Sunday, we're going to be featuring guest artists. We have Nicole Watson and Trinity City of Praise. Their praise team is going to be there. We have Cara T. Newland that's going to be a part of it. We have Colin Christopher. We have Davian Chase. We have Ali Akuli and Oslin Jador, and so much more on the night of. And guess what? The admission for this event is absolutely free.
What do you mean free?
It's absolutely free. You have to pay nothing.
They just show up?
You just show up and you will come in and sit down and enjoy the entire concert at the Miles Monroe Diplomat Center, also known as BFM.
I like free.
Yes, sir. It's absolutely free. So bring your daddy, your cousin, your auntie. I don't know if you could bring your dog Scruffy, but you could bring everybody, bring the whole family. And it's free. And the next day is a holiday.
The next day is a
So
holiday.
we got to rush home to get the kids in bed for school. It's a holiday.
And remind me, what time does it start again?
It starts at 6 p.m. So the doors open at 6.
It's an evening event.
It's an evening event, yes, sir.
Do they serve food at Miles Monroe Church?
I can find out. I can find out.
6 p.m. I like snacks. I mean, you don't have to be any heavy snacks because you can't eat in church. You can't chew gum or anything.
Right.
But I know when you have that break in that intermission, you could get one like a Sprite soda. No.
Well, I'm not sure we're going to have any intermission because when we start, this is a full train ride.
What?
We taking you on a journey from the start to the finish. So if you don't want to miss anything, you got to come from the beginning.
Okay, tell me about some of the artists. I know you named them, but what they are known for so I can say, okay, I know this person, or I wasn't familiar with this person, but something to come and look forward to.
Well, over the years, Edison Sumner and Voices of Praise have been able to build relationships with some of these artists. They are no stranger to the ministry of our group, and immediately when we asked them to minister at the concert, it was an automatic yes. Because all of us have shared the stage together, and these artists are extremely talented. I mean, Ali Akuli.
Yes,
the name speaks for itself.
Yes.
You know, we have Austin Jador. We have Cara T. Newland, who is a seven-time Bahamas Gospel Music Award winner and a three-time Modern Award winner as well. So these artists that we have on the lineup are the best of the best. that you would experience on that night. And if you don't go to church, and if you have never experienced Jesus Christ, we're giving you an opportunity to come. We want you to experience the blessing of Edison Sumner and Voices of Praise. And we want the concert to be a blessing. We want it for the whole entire family. We want you to come out. And it's absolutely free.
So this is going to be a praise and worship thing where you get up and dance and
You're going to get a mixture of everything. You're going to get praise and worship. You're going to get Bahamian junk and rake and scrape. You're going to get a little bit of jazz. You're going to get a little bit of blues. You're going to get a little bit of a slow ballad. You're going to get every single genre that you could think of. We're going to mix it up in our set at our concert.
See, I can feel this then.
Yes. We also have Denzel Roland Friends.
I know Denzel Roland.
Yes, Denzel Roland Friends is also going to be on the lineup as well.
You didn't say that name earlier.
Yes, I know.
You should have mentioned Denzel. I mean, I know Voices of Praise, but I mean, you should have seconded that and I say, okay, this is a concert here. Yeah. Right? So they'll be present.
Yes, they will be present at the concert as well.
But you said 10 and you were prepared to sing something?
No, sir.
You weren't prepared to sing?
I have to save my verses. We have sound check tonight, and we have to rest for Sunday.
That's the excuse right there.
Yes, sir. That's the excuse right there.
Yeah, okay. So, Lady T, you mentioned Novi Pierre, and then you have an international singer coming in?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about this international singer.
International singer, which is Kenny Haiti. He's well known in the Haitian community. He's been around ages. Like I said, most of the Haitian community is familiar with him. So that's why I said we want to spice it up and we want everybody to, feel at home. So that is one of the reasons that we brought on Novi Pierre. So, because the minute you hear, you're going to be like, Reek and Scrape is going to be there. So you don't want to miss it for my 242. So you want to come and you want to enjoy. And whilst you enjoying Novi Pierre, you get to witness Kenny Haiti. You're going to be like, oh, this is different. That's
Novi has her own crowd, people who travel there just to hear her.
Just to
She's
hear
a
her.
premier artist in
Can you
Bahamas.
imagine her there and Kenny there? Oh, it's going to be epic.
So watch me ask a trapsy question. Mm-hmm. Do I need to speak Creole to come to this event?
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. As a matter of fact, I'm going to teach you a word today. We have everything translated. Bear in mind, Luby Georges is going to be my host.
Oh, Luby George is going to be there.
Of course, definitely. Okay. He's a part of the committee. And so he's going to translate everything. We're going to have somebody that speak Creole and somebody that speak English, which is Luby. So you don't need to speak Creole to come and enjoy nothing. Because we're going to make sure everybody's straight. This is actually, we in the Bahamas, so we got to speak both languages.
I know as a part of Bahamian culture and how Haitians have infused to have that Haitian Bahamian culture. Mm-hmm. Every Bahamian have tasted griot. You eat, Travis, you eat griot before?
All the time.
Okay.
My father's best friend is of Haitian descent.
Oh, great.
So what we knew him all of my life is Uncle Conclu.
Okay.
That's what we called him, Uncle Conclu. Mm-hmm. So we, his children are my god sisters and brothers. So
wow.
it's and my father learned the language fluently. He taught him everything from I was a child. So I have a lot of friends that are of the Haitian heritage, and I'm appreciative of their culture and how all of us can be as one and in unity living here in the Bahamas.
Okay, nice. So, griot could be there. I expect that to be it.
Well, definitely.
What does griot being served with? Because I know something called banana.
Yeah, we're going to have the banan peze. We're going to have the pickles and the pork.
And the pickles is that's a pepper coleslaw.
Yeah, that's the pepper coleslaw.
That's that good stuff.
Oh, that's that good stuff.
With missing the mayonnaise.
Yeah, basically that missing the mayonnaise. But that's going to be there. And we're going to have something else, which is tassel. So that is like goat meat. Goat meat. So if you don't like pork, you could have the tassel. It's very good.
And how's that prepared? Because I know about griot, and you don't say nothing on legume or anything.
Well, definitely the legume is going to be there. That's automatic. You're going to have the legume with the saucepois and the white rice. Definitely, we can't have nothing without the legume.
And this goat meat cook how?
The goat meat prepared the same way as the pork.
Okay.
You season it and then you boil it, and when you finish, you fry it.
Okay, I can eat that then.
Yeah, you could eat that. Definitely, you could eat that. I'm gonna look forward to you coming. Definitely,
I can eat that. I can eat that. I sound excited. See, and that's why Voices of Praise needs to have food.
Yeah, you're gonna have different type of food.
Well, guess what? If you come out on Sunday, you never know. We may have a surprise for you. You never know. You never know.
Because I like my belly. I like my belly. and hearing all the food at this social event, Haitian Cultural festival was going to be on Saturday,
Yes.
May 27th.
Right.
And to enter is $10. They have a whole kiddie section. So
Yes.
you can bring your kid and say, y'all go over there.
Just $5, and they just go over there and play whilst you just enjoy your food, mingle with other people. Because I want to tell persons, they be like, oh, stop trying to bridge the gap. I'm like, we already bridged this gap. Because really and truly, you always going to meet somebody that your father is either Haitian or your mother is either Haitian. And this is all we know. So it's exciting to know, hey, you were born here, you raised here, you represent the 242, but remember, we still have the 509 because that's who our parents are. We're never going to be negative towards this country because this is our country. We're not going to leave here. And we're not going to be the ones to say, hey, I want this negative thing to happen. Of course not, because this is where we are. This is where we rep. Listen, I travel all the times. And when I go to the States, when my money finish, I ready to go home. That is not somewhere that I want to be. This is my country and this is where I ought to be. This is where I want to be. So at the end of the day, we all want what's best for it. But we're going to always embrace who we are, which is the 509 also. But we rep 242.
In terms of the Haitian community and the Haitian Bahamian community, and then by extension, Bahamians in general, how has the support been yearly? Like every year, do you get a significant crowd to say, man, we growing? The Bahamians coming out. The people who are born here, Haitian descent, come out and say, man, I learn about myself. I feel a part of this community. Or is it mainly Haitians who support you?
No. We have everybody that comes out. The last time we had it was 2019 that the committee had it, because of the COVID, we didn't have anything. But this is going to be our first year having it since COVID. And we have been growing since then because everybody want to come. The Jamaicans come out, the Bahamians come out. I even have taxi drivers that brings out persons out there. So everybody want to come out to see, okay, what is this art all about? What is this compa all about? So if people want to learn more about the Haitian culture, that's all it is. And we want to enjoy it.
And back to you, Travis, and the Voices of Praise, right? Any event besides the one happening on Sunday? You must be celebrating like anniversary soon too, eh?
This is our 30th anniversary.
Oh, this is your 30th anniversary?
This is our 30th anniversary. And for the past 30 years, we've been hosting a concert every Good Friday, free admission. Okay. For the past 30 years. And it has been...
ministry.
This is a ministry. We have been doing this for a long time. And we've been given the opportunity to do it in excellence. And we have been able to build a lot of relationships with all of the other artists, and we've been able to share the platforms with them. And it's been a joy. Me singing with these fellow group members and musicians has been a joy. We're like a family.
And I know Voices of Praise tour, right? But have you ever thought about doing a reunion of all the members over the past 30 years? Say, well, come and you'll... No?
Well, to be honest, we are going to have some surprise appearances from some former members that were in the group. And then also, you never know, we may bring up all of the former members that are in attendance to come up and sing our hit song, If I Knew Then. So if you want to see that, you'll have to come out on Sunday to see that.
That hit song, would you promise to sing, and yes, you say you're not going to sing it?
I got to save my voice for sound check. And also for Sunday. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And how is Edison Sumner doing? I haven't seen him in a bit.
He's doing well. He's doing the preparations behind the scenes and making sure that everything is in place for Sunday. And we are, his team that he put together to help him with the concert is working diligently. And we're doing the best that we can to make sure that this event comes off with excellence on Sunday evening.
So this is not just a choir singing, but it's a production.
It's a production. It's a group. Whenever Edison puts on a concert, he makes sure that he dots all of his I's and cross all of his T's, and making sure that we give God, who's our first priority, the best, because he deserves the best. So we are able to set the standard of excellence and making sure that whatever that is we produce on Sunday is of excellent quality.
Okay, so just remind us on when the event. The event is definitely on Sunday.
It's on Sunday.
And the time and
it's at 6 p.m. and it's going to be at the Miles Monroe Diplomat Center at BFM, Bahamas Faith Ministries International.
Faith Ministries, okay, great.
And there's
on Carmichael Road.
And Carmichael Road and parking and everything.
And the parking is there easy. You can come in, there's proper parking. Security will be there to make sure that all of your cars are secured. So this is a venue that you don't have to worry about. This is going to be really, really good.
And you're saying it's free?
And it's absolutely free. And there's enough seats for everybody to attend.
I still caught up on the free part.
That's right. It's absolutely free. For 30 years, we've hosted concerts at various churches in the country, and it's been absolutely free.
That's awesome.
I like Voices of Praise.
Yes, sir.
I'm not used to people doing things for free. Salvation is definitely free.
It surely is.
That's true.
Yeah.
It surely is.
That's
Yes.
true.
So I'm waiting on my third guest to show up, and it's 11:30. So I'll let you do a rundown and do a sum up of your event one more time, and then I'll take a commercial break, and then I'll wait for my next guest to say what else is happening on the weekend. That's good?
Yes, sir.
So we started with you, Lady T, and then we go to you, Travis. Okay?
All right.
Okay, my event is this Saturday. Everybody know that's tomorrow, so you don't think it's next week. It is absolutely tomorrow at the Carnival Grounds. All right, we are gonna celebrate the Haitian Cultural Festival tomorrow. I want everybody to come out in full. Bring your kids, bring your dog. You can bring your dog, bring your auntie, bring your mommy, bring whoever, and let's come out. Let's celebrate. Let's taste some of the good griot. My mind is just caught up on the food. I'm like you. I love food, so I'm excited really for the food and the compa because I want to, shake my leg. That's the sort of exercising that I get by shaking my leg, dancing some compa, rake and scrape. Like I said, Novi Pierre is going to be there, so you don't want to miss it. Kenny Haiti is going to be there. You want to absolutely come. Like I said, we have a kiddies corner, we have creative arts, and we have skits, dance displays, comedy, live performance. So you want to come out. That's what's up tomorrow.
And give a plug on your show, what time it is again?
Oh, my show is on Sundays at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Let's talk together with Lady T.
And of course, now we turn the big bass tenor, Travis Edgecombe from Voices of Praise. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So the concert is going to be on Sunday, and it will be at 6 p.m. at the Bahamas Faith Ministries International, also known as the Miles Monroe Diplomat Center. And it's Edison Sumlin Voices of Praise 30th anniversary concert featuring Ali Akoli, Austin Jador, Colin Christopher, Davian Chase, Caratine Newton, Denzel Roland Franz, and so much more.
There's some big names inside.
They are some big names, yes.
Good. So, but anyway, we're going to take this quick break here, then we'll transition to my next event that is happening on the weekend, and we want everyone. But I'm excited. I mean, I have already Saturday and Sunday booked out, right?
Sure.
That's right.
And I have one that has food.
Yeah, the one that has food is just $10.
One can feed my soul, and one can feed my stomach.
That's right.
There you go.
That's I said. You got the full package. The full package. This weekend is a full package for you.
Yep, that's right.
And because you're a good man, Travis, I'll even bring offering because I got to be.
That's right.
Offering.
That's right. Please bring a love offering to the event. It's going to be absolutely. And guess what?
Because it's free.
And
so
guess
that's
what?
the least you could do.
Don't worry if you don't have cash. We have something in place in the event that you only can use your card. We have a card machine that's going to be there as well if you're not able to have physical cash to give an offering.
Yeah.
We're making every opportunity possible that would not stop you from coming to this
You take
concert.
$7 because I get $30. I get $30 and $7.
That's a good
and
one.
I can transfer that. $7 is a new thing now. I just letting you know.
Yes, sir.
Just letting you know. But anyway, this has been Guardian Radio in the AM with CA Newry, and we shall be right back.
The new Guardian Radio app is here. Listen live to all our Guardian Radio shows and live video stream select programs in our studio. Get information about Guardian Radio shows and our hosts. Send messages including text, email, and even call. All from our amazing new Guardian Radio app. Download it free today in your App Store for your Apple device or Play Store for your Android device. The all new and improved Guardian Radio app.
Love the show? Want to give your support? Become a sponsor today. Call 302-2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
Welcome back to Garden Radio AM with CA Newry, and I am your host. You know when you have so much things happening over the weekend and you get excited? And I have a poetry group. In fact, I have Tyree Barnaby.
Well, Tariq Barnaby, yes.
Okay. And you're a poet.
Yes, sir.
And you're doing your first debut of poetry host? No? Is it not your first one?
It's going to be my first solo show. So, yes, I'm quite excited for that. This wouldn't be my first time performing. I've performed at different places, but this will be my first solo show as a
Your
poet.
production?
Yes, sir.
As a production. Okay. And this is titled Hymns of Alternate Heaven?
Hymns of an Alternative Heaven, yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to start off with that.
Okay.
Right? Like, that's a peculiar name. I got to put the mic closer to me. Why that title?
Well, when I started writing back in 2017, I always saw my poetry or my poems to be almost like a letter, or like when I say hymns, when in the title. So when we go to church, our hymns are like our praises and our love letters to Christ, in a sense. So when I say hymns of alternative heaven, it's like my poetry to an out-of-body experience. So people beyond me, like in heaven. So a lot of my poetry I speak to like emotion or what's not.
Bliss.
So
I understand bliss.
Yeah. So alternative heaven means of like the universe and out-of-body experience. So hymns of alternative heaven means like my poetry to the outside world.
Okay, so
Yes.
now I understand
Yes.
that, right? You've been writing from 2017.
Yes, I started writing when I started my blog. I started a blog called Their Society where I used to write on current issues, and I changed that blog into Sincerely Mag where I like highlight entertainment, what's not, and then I started writing poetry in a sense to deal with emotions, especially after my sister passed in 2015. So, and then moving to Nassau to go to college. So poetry helped me to navigate myself from a high school student to fresh off the island to coming to Nassau and finding myself and finding my footing here within the world, actually.
So which island you came from?
Crooked Island, born and raised.
Look at you.
Shout out to my Crooked Island people.
So Barnaby connection. Now I see.
Yes, sir.
I see. So you're Crooked Island and you transitioned to New Providence and now you live here in New Providence and you were a poet.
Yes, sir.
And you write on the experience from living in Crooked Island, or this is more emotional type of?
It has blossomed from more so emotion to my experience as an islander, and navigating, growing up, going to the fields and crabbing, to catching the bus and navigating the hustle and bustle of Nassau. So it's still emotion, but it's more so I'm trying to find fun ways to interpret my emotions now.
You have crabs in Crooked Island?
Yes, sir.
I thought only crabs in Andros.
No, sir.
Okay, I mean that's something new. I mean, you can write some Crooked Island crabs. Like, I'm willing to listen to that.
Yes, sir. Crooked Island has some of the best cooks as well, especially for crab and dough. So I think I could put my foot in my mouth and say that. Yes.
It's only about 20 people in Crooked Island, though. Okay,
I know
25 maybe.
I know. I get that a lot. We have approximately 300 people. All of us are close knit and tight, and we are going strong down there.
I appreciate the knowledge because now we're going to go back to poetry, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you bring any poems for me to experience? And then after that, I want to know where the event's going to be housed. Are you going to have any guest poets, or this is going to be just you doing your poetry? It's going to be a production. But whilst you scan your repertoire there to find one or two poems that I can appreciate, where have you read before? Are you about to be published? Are you published? Things like that.
Well, I got my first performance was at UB, of course.
Okay.
They had an open mic back in, I think, 2018. And that was my first time actually performing any of my pieces. And I got a good reaction, especially from veterans within the community that actually love my wordplay and how I express myself. So with that little interaction, kind of pushed me into writing more and exploring more about my whole experience, and even being inspired by other person's experience and writing more about that. So yes, I am not published as yet, but I did publish a poetry book back in 2021. A Year It Just Rain, back on a small Wattpad. So I have that out as well, but I've been creating visuals and releasing poetry from 2020 to now. So it's just been a journey.
Okay. And so University of the Bahamas was your debut.
Yes.
And have you done anything other different places, venues? Like, where have you been?
I started performing a lot at Studio Cafe. I want to shout out KL Entertainment, who always reach out to me to keep me in the loop when they're doing their showcase for artists.
Okay.
So when they do their showcase, they usually feature 3 artists, and I'm usually in the lineup. So
look at you.
Yeah. So even though it's a small space, you're still getting your footing. I kind of try to tackle open mics, so that's why a lot of persons know me, and then I use social media as my hold. So everybody's on social media. Everybody has a phone now, so I kind of post content and what's not. So a lot of persons are familiar with the work that I do.
So when you say you post content and you use social media, which platform do you use where I can come and go and search you? Because I'm going to search you.
Instagram mostly, especially leading up to the show. I've posted a lot of visuals to get people engaged and interested in what I am trying to showcase on Saturday for my show. So Instagram at Confessions of Ty B. All of my social media is the same name, at Confessions of Ty B. If anybody's interested in checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So what should I anticipate come Saturday? But before that, tell me the times of the show, where it's going to be, and then we go to what should I anticipate.
Okay, Hymns of Alternative Heaven is on May 27th, which is Saturday. It's at 7 p.m. at El Greco Hotel Balcony, downtown. That's across from Junkanoo Beach. I just say come open-minded. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be a one-man show, just acoustic vibes, just me, my poetry. I'm going to be doing some live singing. I will be joined by 2 amazing artists, Navarro Newton and Kezia Ndovrega. Both of them are singers here in Nassau and quite established. They'll be joining me for some intermission pieces. So it's going to be a good experience.
You said what time again?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. on Saturday across from Junkanoo
Beach at El Greco Hotel Balcony. Yes.
Oh, El Greco. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can anticipate that.
Yes,
Is there any entrance fee for that?
It is $10 for tickets. Tickets are currently on sale. You can hit up my social media if you want to purchase. I am dropping off tickets today, but you can also purchase at the door.
Okay. And do you have a following? Does poetry in the Bahamas has a following to say, well, you can announce that poetry is happening and there are people who will gravitate to listen? Does they have a following?
I think poetry in Bahamas is kind of now finding its footing again. I think how it was in yesteryears before my time, a lot of persons gravitated towards it. But I think now a lot of persons are now refinding it because a lot of artists are now coming out and trying to provide something new. Because a lot of persons see poetry as just people just reading and what's not. So they find it to be boring. So I don't really call myself a poet more so just call myself an artist because you're trying to provide a unique experience. So even though I'm doing poetry, you're getting performance value, you're getting visuals that I post, you're getting more so, you're feeling the whole experience more so just me standing up with my phone in my hand and reading.
So you're a performance poet?
Yes, sir. You could say that.
Nice. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with slam poetry or like that
Yes,
African American. That's what's similar to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's something interesting. But do you have anything for me to read? To hear?
Yes, sir. I have one that I posted.
You say one?
I have a few actually.
Okay,
but I could read this one for now.
Go ahead.
Okay, this one is entitled Interlude. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. Rain, rain. Take away my pain. Wrap me in your arms so I won't be sane. hide my insecurities and my feminine qualities and tell me that this is just my interlude. It's a rather short one, but it's interludes, and interludes are supposed to be short.
No. I was feeling it.
Yeah,
I was feeling it.
Yes.
I like the singing in the beginning.
It grabs your attention.
Yeah, because I was saying, I thought he was doing poetry. I didn't know he could sing.
So it's more so like like singing and poetry mixed together. So that's what the whole experience with Saturday is
So
going to
I
be.
should expect some singing.
On Saturday, yes.
Okay.
So a lot of my poetry includes like the random moments of like dancing and singing. So it's more so than just be standing up there and just reading.
You could be dancing too.
You have to come out to see.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get your money's worth. I'm gonna promise you that.
I shall be entertained.
Yes.
You know, you got to look for me for at least 2 more, right? Because
Yeah, sir.
Keep on scanning and tell me when you're ready. I know you don't know, but once upon a time, I used to consider myself a poet. And that was some years ago. I don't have a following or anything. But,
Yeah, sir.
But I have a couple books. Right?
Yeah, sir.
And they did well. They sell out quickly. And people can call the name of the book and say, "Oh, that's you." You say, "Yeah, that's me." Once upon a time.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sir.
And I would say, once upon a time, I would say that poetry does not sell. That
Yes.
Bahamians are not interested in poetry.
Yes.
But it seems as if you have a following, that there is a segment of Bahamian society that say, man, I'm looking for this type of entertainment, and then poetry is that answer.
Yes.
Or that thirst for that entertainment, right? And you're calling that there are outlets that poets can go to and venture to. I didn't know that they had poetry clubs still in the Bahamas, that they had places in the Bahamas New Providence I'm speaking about, that you can go and read, or you could go and perform. So I'm interested in that, because I did not know that exists.
Yeah, sir. But more so, okay, when I first started out, I'm looking for outlets in a sense. I just open mics within NASA more so is targeted towards singers and rappers and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's persons who want to just express themselves. But I also use this time to say my poetry. So it catches people by surprise that they hear a poet go on the mic and that's not singing. So when I actually did it for the first time and actually read some poetry, like a lot of persons were taken aback and they were surprised and genuinely interested. So it's more so like a surprise, and it's just trying to find the avenue to push your content within the spaces. And even with poetry, it's trying to find avenues to make it interesting and make it captivating. So a lot Bahamians, they like exciting stuff. They like stuff that grabs their attention, that makes them laugh, makes them feel things. So you have to find ways to make it exciting, make it creative. So I think a lot of persons who follow my content like that I am also a creative. So they know that they're not going to get the same thing twice, or they're not going to get the same thing over and over, that it's always going to be some element of surprise.
And you trying to say there's money in this?
Yes, I mean steadily as I am still finding my footing. Mm-hmm. I am gathering myself and becoming a household name, I should say. But yes, the money is will come. But
will come.
Yes, but you also have to have the passion for it. Like you could say. You could also look at it for the money, but the passion has to be there too.
Because I want to know if I move from radio, if I can become a poet. I want to make some money though.
I think you could do both at the same time.
Okay, that's good. I can use the same platform. But I have a
Yes.
caller here that wants to engage you. So let me patch that caller through. Put on the air plug there so you can hear. Go ahead, caller. Can you hear me?
Hey, CA, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Right here. And good morning, Mr. Barnaby or Bellaby? Barnaby. Well, yeah, you know me. I get very excited when I hear the descendant of Ackland's Crooked Island, but in particular Crooked Island, come by and try to do something really extraordinary.
Yes, sir.
You're in the art of poetry.
Yes, sir.
And the craziest thing what a lot of people don't recognize is even writing a letter is actually a form of poetry.
Yes, sir.
and the way how we express ourselves is poetry. But what really caught my attention is when you said that basically, you had that surprising element of singing the poetry. I think that's really thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, sir.
So many persons try to remain in the lines. They don't color out the lines, and they are afraid to come out of the lines. But you have proven to be someone who is willing to color outside the lines and really create something truly dynamic, something truly different that some people can appreciate once exposed. And I think I'm one of those. I really want to come out and really be exposed to what it is that you're offering. Being also a descendant or the son of a descendant of Ackland's Crooked Island. So I'll support you in this effort, and I'll get the information. I'll listen for the information again to attend when the session is about to happen. Okay, so congratulations, my brother. Thank you for taking my call, Steve.
Thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate that call, right? And Jeff mentioned that you are brave to be doing this. I shy. I mean, people say, "Oh, but you talking radio?" I shy. I get easily intimidated. I stutter. That's why I talk quickly, so to hide the stuttering, right?
Yes.
And so I can't picture myself in front of people, then doing a performance to move myself completely from what is happening around, and then say, "Okay, let me just say that." So I commend you for that.
Yes, but I myself, I'm also shy. Like I struggle with my anxiety every day. What's not? So, but it's more so when I look at art and look at my creative journey. It's more so of inspiring people to be their authentic selves or to push past themselves. So I also don't look at it as for me in a sense, because I've had people that I will read a piece of poetry and they will come up to me afterwards and be like, "I love what you said," and this, that, and next thing. So stuff like that kind of like motivates me to push beyond my stage fright and actually just perform, and because I know it's gonna reach somebody and people actually enjoy what I'm saying and I actually enjoy what I'm doing. So it makes me happy in a sense. So it kind of encouraged me to push past that.
Okay. I have another caller who wants to engage you. Producer, patch that caller through. Go ahead, caller. Can you hear me?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, quite interesting, your guest. Yeah, I mean, like, the Bahamas, I wonder if we are really ready for new. I'm talking about poetry, new music, or new, even to say, a whole new genre of music. I think I have a whole new genre of music. That's quite different from anything you heard in your life, right?
Yes.
And as a Bahamian, I would like to basically let people hear my music, man.
Well, you might have to come out to these open mics and perform. That's how I plan. You need to come to one of these open mics and perform. Ty, when these open mics, give me a place where you have an open mic.
An open mic night happens, I think, every Wednesday at Studio Cafe.
And where's Studio Cafe?
Studio Cafe is West Bay, I think, in the area of Compass Point.
So Studio Cafe, West Bay, near Compass Point. You can go in and debut this new sound that you're talking about.
Yeah, man, because, they call it tap and scratch,
Tap and scratch.
Tap and scratch. I was quite disappointed when they have had them, at least they're having some independent song competition, right? Uh-huh. And they say they're having it with Gombe, right? Gombe. I was quite insulted because, like I said, I have a whole new genre of music called tap and scratch, right? And I did an independent song, right? But it ain't no Gombe, right? It's like you telling a reggae man to play jazz.
You know what I can do? Even though this is Thai Day, and I want Thai to do one more poetry, I'll give you 30 seconds to do a little bit of that tap and scratch so we can hear what this tap and scratch sound like. 30 seconds, sir.
Tap and scratch sound like?
Yeah, just 30 seconds, sir.
Okay, I'll give you a little piece of the independence when I was doing, right?
Go ahead.
It go like this. 50 years old. We are this year 50 years old. We are this year 50 years old. We are this year 50 years old. Independence, Bahamas. Independence, Bahamas. Got a little lot of music. For the world is called tap and scratch.
yeah. Tap, scratch. Coming from Bahamas, yeah. Tap, scratch. Yeah.
And thank you very much, man. That
we are
was
celebrating 50 years
mercy.
of independence. 50 years of independence for Bahamas.
Thank you very much again. I appreciate that. Ty, I need one more poem.
Okay. This next one I'm going to perform is entitled Folktale. Rockin' my cherry, 1-2. Calypso drum beating while the horns blew. The sweet smell of conch salad and bamboo, and me constantly checking my ticket because how you call order 34 before order 22? Junkanoo music fills the air as we mash the roach and the woman braiding these white tourist them hair. Healing and towing down the day, preserving the way we sway our hips and do our conch style dips. And I'm not talking no Nene or Michael Jackson splits. I'm talking the aquamarine that paints the skies and the seas beneath, and how its soothing sounds put my mind to sleep. I'm talking the gold from the glistening sun, from roosters crowing alerting us to have some fun. I'm talking the black of the night skies that watch us as we crab, as we move through the mosquitoes with a quick swap and a dab. I'm talking the melanin from our skins that led nations before me and gives me ideas of history I can't see, of cultivating land that feeds me, of dancing in our Androsian print to sweet-tempered beats. Rock on my cherry, 1-2. Calypso drum beating while the horns blew. The sweet smell of conch salad and bamboo. And me still checking my ticket because how you call order 34 before order 22. And that was Folktale.
I like that.
Yes.
No. I mean, I like that. But
you.
I have 3 minutes. And I thirsty for your poem. And then I don't know if I should go quiet and just ramble on or have you read one more.
Well, if you want to hear more,
Man, it's fixed. Watch, you're here. You're here, and you're having the big solo debut coming Saturday at El Greco. So I want people to know would they come to here. So go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to perform one more of Rose at the Light. Rose at the Light was more so inspired by the ladies that sell bouquets, like who have the bouquets of flowers at every street light. So this one is called Rose at the Light. With the dawn of day and the emptiness of night, blooms a bouquet of roses at every street light. The colors ever so bright, fragrant and soft, with tones so gentle that could turn the loudness of my mind off. But behind that bouquet stands a woman or two that sings roses for sale for their daily due. Back aching from the pain of standing and feet swollen with each car passing. She stands tall, battered, and bruised, battling the elements, but she will not be moved. She carries the weight of her world on her shoulders, and with each dying petal, she in fact gets older, her gleeful spirit losing its color as she dances from city pole to city corner, hoping to make her dollar.
You need to get published, man. I appreciate the performance, right? But you need to put this in a book so people get access to this.
This is the purpose of my show, is to help me manifest my dreams of publishing a book, because one of my greatest inspirations is Michael Pintard in Still Standing, and his book has been a great inspiration to me. And just come out on Saturday and just support the dreams of a young poet.
Give me the deets. Where, when, which, well.
Hymns of a Turn of Heaven is May 27th, this Saturday at El Crackle Balcony across from Junkanoo Beach. Tickets are $10. You could purchase at the door, or you could DM me at my social media at Confessions of Ty B. It starts at 7 p.m. Just come